The nightmare of Artprize is over.
Yeah.
With the announcement of the winners on Friday, the big public vote winner was a mural by Chicago artist Abdoulaye Condé, who was born in West Africa. His piece, Raining Wisdom, can be seen at 45 Ottawa between the Graham and the Bob. Also raining wisdom in that area, the hot dog vendor trying to feed drunk people leaving the Bob.
While Artprize this year was relatively scandal-free, the most notable story arose when one of the pieces that made the top 25, Chanel Joseph's Guidance, which is located at the Gerald Ford Museum, was discovered to be heavily inspired by internationally recognized photographer Frimpong Aduro's emotional guidance, even down to the name. Artprize officials mediated a discussion with Joseph and Aduro, with the latter ultimately giving his blessing. And I'm sure money exchanged hands at some point, right? Trying to avoid a future scandal. I mean, there's no way to prove that that's true. Why did I even say it? So on the left is the painting that was in the Artprize, and then the right is the reference photo that he was inspired by. So, seems pretty close, I'd say. It raises a lot of questions, though, about the nature of plagiarism in art. Reference photos aren't common, but if you don't... Yeah, let's bring the hot dog guy back up. It's perfect. We technically plagiarized this photo to make it happen, so... But is it the responsibility of the Artprize committee to make sure that these issues don't take place? Here to speak some more on this is 14-time Artprize finalist Jimmy Artprize. Wow. How's it going, Jimmy? Can I call you Mr. Artprize? That seems too formal.
I heard that your last name is actually DeVos.
Look. I'm Artprize, and that's all that matters, all right? What is name but a perception, right?
Oh,
You're just
God.
choosing to view me as a device. It's a choice.
Okay, fair enough. I'm sorry we asked. So famously, you have been in the top 25 of every Artprize so far, but you've never won. How is this possible?
Well, a lot of commitment, Sean. I didn't just give up the first time I lost, so I've tried again.
Okay.
Again.
Uh-huh.
And I'm always in the top 25, but, I'll get there one day.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, your critics claim that you just have a lot of money to burn because of your family connections, and every piece you enter is just a lazy plagiarism of another piece.
Okay, plagiarism has gone way too far, all right? I might use some inspiration, but plagiarism, come on.
Okay, well, I guess let's take a look at your entry this year. It's pretty similar to the 2021 winner. Before you go, you just put a phone booth on the Blue Bridge.
Look, so if I recall, you could get advice from anyone in Grand Rapids with the original, but see, what mine does is your grandparents answer it, and they yell at you for not calling them more. That's commentary.
That's slightly different, I guess. I don't know.
All right, but your first prize, you were accused of plagiarism because your entry similarity to the winner Open Water.
Yeah, so we have the original here.
See, this is just a classic example of plagiarism because it might both be water, but the approaches, we took were quite different.
So you're saying this is parallel thinking. It's not actual plagiarism.
Yeah, it's not actual plagiarism.
Well, let's take a look at your piece that you entered. Yeah, that's just a straight up rip-off of The Great Wave.
I don't view it that way, Sean.
All right, in 2012, you entered another stained glass Jesus, the year after Crucifixion by Mia Tavenata won the public vote. This is the original. This is the one from the year before, but you want to speak about yours?
Look, so I took a different approach. Jesus is like a thing that anyone can do. Like, he doesn't own the rights to Jesus.
That's fair. Okay.
Cross,
All right. Let's see your piece then.
Now, this one is interesting because I wanted to take an approach where I took it back to kindergarten, all right?
Yeah,
And
sure, it
that's
looks like that.
That's like supposed to be tree Jesus. It's not really supposed to be like Jesus on a cross. He's kind of like metamorphs.
Okay, I don't know about that. All right. Jessi, got anything?
Yeah, the year before you just ripped off the iconic Nessie on the Grand.
I mean, I had my own approach with some, I believe it was a turkey that I worked with and created.
See yours, and okay, the ham turkey, I got it. All right, now let's go through these next few just real quick. So, you've been accused of ripping off Starry Night.
Skyscrapers. There's
Okay.
no skyscrapers in the original.
All right.
The Scream.
He's smiling.
Dogs playing poker.
Dogs playing poker makes no sense. I made it humans. I'm sorry I fixed the stupid painting. That's plagiarism now?
Okay.
American Gothic.
Okay. Now, I really like this one a lot because I scroll on my phone and I saw a meme and it was like, can an emo even be a farmer? And I'm like, I don't know.
All right.
I don't think so.
And next we have Michelangelo's David.
It's commentary on censorship, you know?
All right.
Okay. A notorious art prize cliche is making something big out of smaller versions of that thing, like the giant penny.
That's art. What's your point?
Okay, but so your 2018 entry was just a Big Mac made of smaller Big Macs.
If you have the artistic depth, you would be able to see it's much more than just a Big Mac.
Okay,
Right?
well how, what?
Well, look, if you look at it from an aerial view, you can actually see that it's actually a picture of Donald Trump.
Okay, that counts as an original. I'm gonna give him that one.
Okay, fair enough. All right, but the most notorious art prize piece of all time, 2010 Steam Pig. You entered a piece in 2011's art prize that was just called Steam Pig.
No, see, that's different. I was just hungry and I wanted to make some steamed like pork dumplings. All right.
Okay, all right.
I was like, you know what? I could probably enter that to our prize.
All
And I
right.
did.
Fair enough. Jimmy Art Prize, everybody. Jimmy DeVos, whatever. Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, thank you. In Com News tonight.